Look, look. Medalliano, Max Julian, Stacks Peruvian, Black Madonna, Black Rubies, enter my world of riches. Medallion models surround me like Gaddafi. Costa Rican mommy hopped out the craft, knock knee. Mount Rushmore, my face one of the top 3. We late night trapping chopsticks and sushi. Green tea, ice cream, slim fit, Japanese stitch. New Balance exclusive, press juices, sex, 2 chicks. The best of that bluefish. The next level is my new shit. Hustle the best, fucking finesse, nothing, I'm blessed.
Yo, this is Planet Asia representing Gold Chain Military, live and direct on Theorematic, you know what I mean?
Say thank you. Yeah. Sacred linen, sentimental value in space suspended. Sunny vintage, it's money business. With the pressure of being ill, the
Planet All started in Africa. It's an acronym for Planet All started in Africa. But my name used to be Asiatic before I was Planet Asia. But I broke it into All started in Africa. Planet All started in Africa.
Through the night, I'm a daybreaker. Play the game like a paid Laker. Forever gunning joints, running point. The kid with the butter voice got your mother moist.
It was, I came in the late 90s, so it was like, I caught that tail end of like, people still get, where real music was still getting major record deals. And it was kind of like the beginning of like that Rockers Records area where, all these different subsidiary labels started popping up, whether it was like Land Speed, Koch Records, Stone's Throw, Good Vibes at the time. It was a lot of different labels at the time, so I was able to bounce around and do singles here and there and get money just like if I was on any other major. So it was cool, and then I say hip hop went through a transition where it was making the transition from physical sales to digital sales, and I think that transition is when music started getting shaky because people started making music just for ringtones and all that, like we was talking about earlier, and it was like a middle-age crisis for hip hop. I feel like hip hop had went through a middle-age crisis, and we had to find ourselves and figure it out again. It's kind of like we just came out of the 80s a couple years ago, that the era with all the mohawks and all the shit, people started dressing crazy. I feel like we in like 89 going into 90 again. Cause like 88, 89 is like the best years before what these young people call the golden era today is not my golden era. My golden era is 88, 89. So that would be like, Big Daddy Kane, Arrogant Rakim, you know what I'm saying, LL Cool J, EPMD, that whole golden era, you know what I mean? And that's where I feel like we at right now.
Cali crook heist leader, evil eye glaze hunter, peace to my wave runners, iceberg mafia made gunners.
I have an album out right now that's doing pretty good, Anchovies with me and Apollo Brown, so I'm trying to keep the focus on that right now, because I'm getting a good response out of it. Me and Apollo, I think, always wanted to work with each other. I worked with him a few times on other projects, like the Dice Game joint with him and Guilty Simpson. I'm on that album. I did a joint with me and Westside Gun for the compilation that Apollo had came out with, and he remixed a couple joints off my album that I did with Against Houdin off Abrasions, and that's what really had people like, yo, y'all gotta do an album. So, a year and a half later, 2 years later, we ended up working, So, yeah, for that particular album, that's what that was. That was minimalist rap, like for people like us. You know what I mean? That like to hear just raw dog, straight out the not overproduced beats. Like, we like to make music where it sounds like the record that we sampled it from. You know what I'm saying? We wanted to sound like it's basically, we didn't really change nothing, and we just amplified the actual sample. That's what the minimalist music we talking about. The amplified sample music.
Bumping Mozzie in the Maserati. Allegedly, they say my little rally caught a body. My city.
Impact to the society, or the one I like the most?
Well, let's do society first.
To society, I think one of them would be, of course, Cali Agents. That's with me and Rasco, and I think Pain Language is definitely a big one in my career with DJ Muggs, and Do-Rag Dynasty with Alchemist. That definitely was a big record.
That was a whole album done with Alchemist?
Whole album done with Alchemist.
Yeah, when did that come out?
That came out like shit. A couple years ago. That was me, Killer Ben, and Tri-State. Do-Rag Dynasty. Look that shit up if you ain't heard that. That shit's fire. one of the.
So what was like the biggest one that is the one you like?
The one for me was Egyptian Merchandise. You know what I'm saying? Egyptian Merchandise is like, if you get that album, you're gonna get a full plethora of what Planet Asia is really, really, really about. You get a little bit of everything. You know what I'm saying? That Egyptian Merchandise is really, I feel like gourmet. It was gourmet.
I think I'm stuck on the one after that. Which one is that?
Not Velour Portraits.
Yeah, that one.
Velour Portraits is fire. Yeah.
That's the one I like.
Well, you know, that's produced by Sonny Vintage. Velour Portraits is kind of like the father of Anchovies almost, because it's kind of like raw. It's all raw samples, and that whole thing is produced off of SB 1200. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, that crackles you're hearing is really coming out of the machine like that. So. Yeah. Velour Portraits is definitely, you know, that's more like, I call that monastery music for me. That's like specialty rap, what we do. Like everybody, that's why, it's like an Anchovies record. It's not for everybody, only a certain type of person. And you obviously must be a certain type of, if you like that, you a fucking special dude, man. Yeah, you special.
That's like music you can listen to, it don't bother you. Like,
right.
You keep listening to it, nothing, like, it never gets old.
Yeah, it
like,
sounds classic.
Put it in,
yeah.
you can just ride out.
Yeah, we sold out of the tapes out of that shit. We had cassette tapes for that shit, man. Yeah, crazy. And a lot of my music is on vinyl, you know what I mean?
Back on the block, bustin' like a chop suey. Roll money on you, who got gooey? My new shit, nothing but back-to-back.
I got the Dirty Planet 20-year anniversary for Planet Asia album, and I got the Golden Buddha that's dropping on Brick Records. That shit is, I worked on that album for 3 years, you know what I'm saying? It took me 3 years.
Why it takes so long for that?
Here you go, G. Production, man. Timing, how I visioned it, you know, story raps and shit like that. It was just different. This is like one of those albums. It's like a full fucking album. We got live instrumentation, live musicians on the album, singing. I mean, the videos is super like movie directed videos. It's crazy, man. Like a lot of production. You know what I mean? It's probably the most money is put into that album.
It's one of the last of the ancient cultures, if not the last along the Nile.
Yeah, I love to perform, man. Performing is definitely a big part of it. I haven't been doing a lot of shows lately because I've just been recording and trying to build up a better rapport with the videos and the music so people will have a reason to come out to the show. So that's what I've been doing lately, you know what I mean? This past year, I haven't been doing a lot of shows. I've been saying, like, I'm cool right now, you know what I'm saying? Next year, I'll be out on the road with Apollo. Actually, I'll be out on the road this year with the Chain Winners. We're doing like a little West Coast run. I'll be on the East Coast. I'll be running around. I'm gonna start doing my numbers. I really want to hit some festivals next year, though. I'm trying to get back to America. I've been doing so much out the country shit. You know, I'm trying to do some more American shit.
Do you feel like you get more love outside of the States?
I think they're just more aware. I don't think it's about the love. I think they just, when I drop some shit, they're aware that it's out. In America, we kind of get blindsided by all the other shit. They're now starting to take hold of what real music is again in America.
Win the G, battle rap energy, tabernacle Tai Chi, master riddles, Middle East, decoded matrix, the truth is hard to swallow, but I can still...
Definitely age has nothing to do with music. That's probably the dumbest shit ever, and I think that was some racist shit, so black dudes would make so much money because we wisen up as we get older. Why wouldn't you make an album as you get wiser? So you mean to tell me when you don't have no experiences, when you should be making a fucking album? So once you have all the experiences, you should just sit down somewhere? That's stupid as fuck. You get gamed. That's how we get gamed up. We need older people that's fresh, not just because you old, but we need somebody with experience in the shit that's still fly, that's able to tell you some fly shit, man. Like that'll never play out. You know what I'm saying? Education and knowledge can never play out. So how the fuck will we put age on this? That's like a musician telling Charlie Parker that he's too old to play his instrument. Like, what type of shit is that? You know who this man done played with? You know what kind of riffs he can hit that you can't hit? Like shit that he done held that horn longer than you. So he can do some shit you just can't do. You know what I'm saying? That's like telling Chuck Berry to put down the guitar. You don't do that. Who does that? That's fucking stupid. You rap till you fucking don't feel like rhyming no more. When you stop liking it is when you should stop doing it. You know what I mean? If you feel like it's a job, you shouldn't do it. If you feel like that's what it is, I don't do this shit because like, yo, if I don't do it, I can do some other shit to get money. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit because I love to do it and it's fresh. I'm not whack. people go ho and hey when I pick up the mic. So why the fuck would I put the mic down? You know what I mean?
I do this for the fuck of it, yes. It's a Dirty Planet production. All wise and civilized king shit. We tearing up the summer and we serving custies. This is 2 decades, young and be cool. I got the world tied in a knot. Consider this your summer school. The golden Buddha is coming. I'm saying, oh, this is just the warm up. After that, really ain't gotta say no more. I'm telling y'all, I'm in the lab every night. My little shotty. Will bloody up a nigga braids like Lil Yachty, flow more retarded. I spit it for the new generation, the movers and shakers, Maseratis and Raris. Beautiful noise, track slap due to my boys, Aguilar Jr. and Noy. Keep the track running. My little gunners never heard of these rap niggas, they begging me to clap something. God is merciful, but never cross the line that was laid down, cause then I have to cock back, disperse a few rounds. Niggas is nursery, clowns, bozos, dumb and thirsty. Watch this, $1,000 shirt me. Nobody's fucking with me, you heard me, damn it. It's the 20th anniversary, Dirty Planet. Bomb.